everybody, TK here, and welcome to my unboxing and review of the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla re-release, Godzilla from NECA. I am very much looking forward to getting into this figure. I have the Godzilla vs. Destroyer re-release, and I really liked this figure, and this figure is essentially this one just without the transparent orange bits, and I am very much excited to have that. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, it's a re-release. This figure was released previously, but they've re-released it in the Ultimate style packaging, and I'm totally fine with that because the artwork is absolutely awesome. I'll talk about it in just a second when we get in here close on the box, but yeah, without further ado, let's begin the unboxing and review. So at the front we have the poster artwork for Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, which, say it with me everybody, is a movie that DK has never seen. Alrighty, but the picture looks absolutely awesome. I absolutely love the way it looks. We have Space Godzilla up there, Mothra. I know all these characters because I played the old Godzilla video games back in my day, and all these characters were in that game. But yeah, on this side you have the same picture right there, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, 65 years of Godzilla. On the back, a bunch of obligatory product shots. On the other side, same thing. And if you open up the front flap, I apologize, this guy has already been removed from his ties, but as you can see, there is a little picture of him right there, and there he is in the packaging right there with some cool little electricity effects going around there. So there you have that. Let's get him opened up and go to the review. So when you get him out of the packaging, like always with the Godzilla figures, you do have to attach the tail, and there you go, and there you have him all done to go. And here you have Godzilla open up and out of packaging, so let's get in here close on the features, and you can see the teeth and the mouth look very nice. It's kind of difficult to tell, but it is actually that color that you're seeing on camera is actually the color it is IRL. I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a little bit darker than you would expect it to be, but still looks nice. The teeth are picked out in white paint. They do look very nice on there. The eyes, you do have his yellow pupils right there. Very nicely done. I think they look really good. Moving down to his, well, actually we'll go over and look at the spines next. Spines look really good. You can see the white paint going on here. Really like the way that looks. Also, they have these little extra spikes going down here, especially like the little ones on the spine section right there. Very nice. It is pretty much the same as the Godzilla vs. Destroyer, as I said before. The fingernails are picked out in white paint as well, as you can see there. Very cool. The scaling that is done all throughout the figure, I mean, it's pretty awesome. If you get in here close, you can see that same texture going all throughout the figure. Very nicely done. I think it came out absolutely awesomely. And yeah, that's really all there is to it, honestly. It's a Godzilla figure. I mean, what you see is kind of what you get. So yeah, but I do think the detail in the paintwork is really well done. Also, picked out paint on the toenails down here, the tail as well. Tail as well does have those spines continuing all down the line here, and the little tiny spines at the bottom here as well. So very nice. I really like the way that this guy came out. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, what you see is kind of what you get with this guy. So yeah, that's all there really is to go over there. Now there is no accessories to go over with him. The only accessory he includes is the tail, which you just snap on at the beginning. So no accessories to go over with this guy. So let's just move on to articulation. So the head is on a ball joint. It can move a little bit. It's hindered a little bit, but yeah, you can get that much movement. You can get a little bit of down, a little bit of up. I mean, it's not the best articulation in the world, but it'll work, you know. There is also a ball joint down at the neck section right here, a little bit stiff on mine, but you can use that to get some posing out of that. Arms can do a full 360. They can go out. There's a ball joint here, a little peg system actually. You can see it can hinge up. There's also a hinge at the elbow, so you can get some movement there. There we go. It was a little bit stuck on mine, but there you go. Not a full 90-degree bend, but still a very nice range of movement at the elbow. Hands can swivel. Also, the fingers can open and close right there. Very cool. The torso has a ball joint right there at the torso right there. Very nice. You can get some nice leaning poses if you want. Legs can do a full 360, although because of the shape of this, they can't really actually like move out all that much. You can't really get a ton of posability mobility at that point in the legs. The knees do have a bend at the knee. You can get almost 90 degrees, so pretty good there. And then the feet are on a ball joint, so you can get some nice ankle pivot if you need it. And you can also go up. I mean, you can also go down, and you can also move up as well. The tail has a ball joint at the base here, and then you have a ball joint here, a ball joint here, and a ball joint here. And that is at the base of the tail where you connected at the first, and that is all she had, and that is all the ball joints, and then the rest of the tail is a bendy wire, so you can bend that. But I find it kind of weird that they're re-releasing all these Godzilla figures and not redoing the tails to give them the ball joints. I don't know. I honestly think that's a bit of a cop-out move. I don't want to take any shots toward NECA, but I feel like if you're going to go through the trouble of re-releasing these figures, you should update the very weak part of these figures. That is, yeah, it's definitely the weak part of these older Godzilla figures is the bendy wire tail. So I feel like they really should have updated that. But yeah, there you go. That is your articulation. Now for comparison, here he is with the Godzilla vs. Destroyer. So as you can see there, obviously it's the same exact mold. I mean, there you go, through and through, same exact mold. This one just has the more transclear plastic. I like both of these figures, but I do like the new one overall, just because I'm not the biggest fan of the transparent orange. There is a review on the channel of this figure if you're interested in that. But yeah, there you have that comparison. Here he is with the 1956 poster art version. I apologize, I don't have the 62, the Godzilla vs. King Kong, because he's currently packed up. So I apologize, I won't have him for comparison. But there he is with the 1954 mold right there, which I am hoping to find the re-release of the 1954 mold. Here he is with Shin Godzilla. There we go. They did re-release Shin. I haven't picked him up yet. I did find him once, but I kind of passed on him. But I don't know, maybe if I find him again, I'll pick him up. He just doesn't look any different from this one. But yeah, there he is with Shin, as you can see there. And here he is with the NES Godzilla right there, which I believe is the 1984 mold, I believe, or 1986 maybe. But yeah, there he is with the 1986 mold. For standard 7-inch scale comparison, here he is with the NECA Michael Myers. Here he is with the NECA Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees. And for a standard 6-inch scale comparison, here he is with Harley Quinn and Ryuko. Harley Quinn fell down. So, there you go, standard 6-inch scale comparison. Now for our showcase. And final thoughts on the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla re-release. I like him. I mean, it's the exact same mold as the Godzilla vs. Destroyer figure, and I like that figure, so I like this figure as well, and I actually prefer this one because I like it without the orange transparent bits more. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say here. This is a very standard Godzilla figure. If you're a fan of Godzilla figures, yeah, definitely recommend. He's a nice one. The box is very nice. The artwork, I think, is rather nice. So yeah, overall, I'd recommend it if you're a Godzilla fan. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about this. He's a very run-of-the-mill Godzilla figure. What you see is what you get. No accessories. So yeah, I say if you're looking at him and you're thinking about picking him up, I'd say maybe go ahead and pick him up. He's pretty cool. So with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more figure reviews, and this is DK signing out.